moli woy ye malasiata banga moli woy jaye min fo banga moli ye munabara wola woy bango na na to jalande moy bali mo aha jalande moy ba woli fele barala bango moli woy jalande moy bali mo azmara jalande moy ba woli fele barala bango moli woy alina mira dinum wala somala munamoli woy bango ya tanya to woy nimbara bango mula nimbara na bango do kwa tanya to anak makensen ko bula bango molie maraba dimo dinkendo e dining bo bara la bango tanya to al nimbara kambia dinkendo lu
kumo bantala ko electronics walla nata de Brikama sate kono koten badi ngolu electronics e bale damin wala mo Islamic Bank nyatile ngola Brikama sate kono electronics itol dun ika electronic jorango bele wafi mine boko channel olu complete setolu alla nyen satellite disco lu domonde malu ani waramambalu nyen television kutolu mine yalon ko wolle be jamano kono smart tv lu kata fo flat screen e manada wala sola jorango lu itemol sifa wa sifa fengo fen naka dun sola kunto pura e mara e ka belek bari man nada wala de kando warte ko air conditioner minke la bungo kono sumayandi anin fengo fe yalon ko electrical jorango long fanalu kata fo radio lu anin bluetooth speaker lu kata fo bluetooth headphone lu abele bije
nka boliso wa fale na sifa wa sifa pasiran ferolu dispensalu blendalu ka tape frijolu kurla masingolu ani CCTV camera
wala ka kuma koyo moy nyinku beto ali kumandi electronics
788-9398 618-9398 981-9398
tonya electronics jele mutadulate
kan ani mini ben jibe kan mbenta jangin somanda pour ka fongol le di jorangol le di Brikama lopitano la on behalf of Brikama Seattle Society na bengoto jang ila president bijanne mumu Babakar Njay ti Panjay ila Brikama reps fanang mi bijang baro touré bijanne nte fanang bijanne Demba Yabo be modol fana yilla ka min be ko alkali Sambu and others bimu dokul ngoti nyami molbe mannano bare Babakar bijanne fabu sane fana muyla kafo molati o fana be silo kannane anin sibi karang wol bebe silo kannane bi ñin somanda na taw bengol la jang lafta pour ka bengo ñin dayle duwa la folo nga duwa fo ala se baraka ke ñin kuoto ye hamol ministre Brikama loptano ya nim Brikama sate o ya nim banko e fo ala sa akere no ñin bi lu nga horomo kamala ani ñin karo horomo kam so nga duwa folo nga bengo ñi yele bismillahir rahmanir rahim اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد ومولانا محمد وسلم ko nga fo nyamindo amin alamale na duwal jabi ko bin na bengo jang wala mu ka fengol jodangol min yalon ko Brikama society e iskina jam pour que prisen hospital management bulu Brikama jang mbe bengo follow la min na wala kay la in charge nyin kuma ne memu la min sanyanti pour ase la mol introduce mol min bi jang pour nyolo ngo kamala yo misa sanya
inketa loptano e kontane ku baleti tumala min banko dingolo men be banko e bantala e kafuta nyoka e kafo dada ya dada nyin kamala pour ka fengol kafu nyoka ka makro kina dula ya mi yalon ko jamala nafadla la wala keta loptano te alhamdulillah wakata nyo kontane ku bate bisimila janni nga tambe diamo kono nyato ka mol tandala min fanambe jata kende ala fanna la jang min ma beta nyim bengoto nyin do ketan na bosti Rose Jallo Rose bota regional office min marta nyin loptanol bela min bebe nyin tundo kan atena da director to yala jang bar Rose fanan keta molte mi alanko atele marta no sol bela no sol min bebe nyin tundo kan jang bibi lala alewol palaso diatella e no sol be karafatella membe Rose bala wala keta Aja Fatou Camara Jallo siatan kono bi Fatou le keta loptano la administrator te wala mo nyinte ko loptano la marakolu ko nyanta tamala nyamen wolbe Fatou le bulo kono membe Fatou balala wala keta rohile marta RCH la wala nyinti musu kono mal nen dindingolo wolbe katambe damendo la fo janne be futala lewo wod kawulu anen ne wuluta lewo wod e murtana minne keje a telephone am marto fanna la ñu loptano kono jang membo balala wala mo Lamin Tambati Lamin Tamba a telephone am marta general outpatient department na wala mo ñenti ko momo sasata e nate dunta loptano kono jang e la jaral point follow ka futa damendo Lamin na marta jere Lamin fana ben kono jang membe Lamin bala wala kata Ibrahima konta fana mo noske walte atele marta la dami alon ko nim mol mini sasata amanke musu kono malde bala nyin sasa ko tendole ke lande damendo dindingol la karola nin keval la karola telephone am marta no wala fo nyu wato kono nata falin nga keval ke faye nga dindingol ke faye sa ate marta dindingol ke la damento nyina lo mun la staffol ta jambi bene nata jang do ko kenya kamala wala tin na mol man sia bake no je e jang no sol man nano because sasa tol fana be kono tole jaralo fana be on so no sol be te bono la nando ko dal wala na uniform tiyo man sia jang Mr. Kea ne ben alawla nga introduction ko le nensi continue no comme ngana kontano ko tanda la damento wala kata Brikama association in Seattle wolle buluma fengol sambanan loptano jam min kata loptano sula fembate benyin tembo min kono tanyi watola ñaatili ñaala jam fengol men be loring be ngalom be corona la watol te bagasol le sambangena men ya lon ko kumaya bata corona la karola wala kata N95 face mask te yow sambangena ne ye suchorin kitsol sambana glofo fanan nata ko fende mi yalan ko hataji sularingala in fact ngamera janne nyim presentation de ngafunu Mr. President kay kon tol badat la ka use dol ngadat la fongo ka use because ayatara tembo men abe futala glofo bantambul le feren sa entente ngawo yuso datele wolbe jele natana trauma kit sol fana samana wala nyemmol min boy accident to min katita ila kulul jorangol min nyante mako no la pourquoi kulul dada ke singol dada yol fana nat wol fana be to je nyanta nyum pagasol le dilan na jang bari mbe murula koma demanding because ni association no nyi tol ni metale e meta demaro di la loptano la le demaro di fanna jamal la loptano kono jang na bengo kamala nko sai simuru ko mango ko dol satano mole minima kalamta ko ning association no nanaka fengol min ka ñu loptano because wol dol kakale aka camera ko male camera buga taraje journalist wol buga taraje pour ka ko ñing janjandi mole ya fahamo nyama o demarol kono ye mininata ñu loptano to la demar kuma follow la oktara ke minti wolen na wulud lato wulud lala alhalo be nun nyamen min ya jenun anen ni nata je sai ifankalon ko falungo keta je lo falindrol min be keta je Seattle Brikama association in Seattle wolle o demarol ke enen society sorry Brikama society in Seattle wolle o thank you very much for the verification demaro nyin keje ye lebo wo dada ya be nyinyande ya be tile ya wolol dada nye na pompol ni kurangol be dada nye je alhamdulillah sa en fonka ndol fananka foko maybe we are second to one in the Gambia, that is Jambe Foundation. Wakata kontane kubati. Wokola ila demar domi nana ya ke loptano wole na muchuare nyenti ngalon ko muchuare fangola lo e buloba kotole kuma kangol mindi fonyo watu mantara jang bari frijo membe muchuare to sa nga furawol ka min kono e tolle ya sambanan ya fixinye muchuare to jam furawol ka je mi yalon ka e fo kembala to da ko fure nanta sinya kling ko manto num fanan akatanye sola kodi pour ka kurla masingol soto natana kurla masin fula sambangena ninjar la masin fula wol bebe num laundry le wol be lo taje bar comme nga fala na me ñun doldu mol ma kalamta ya kananne ya ke alakan kila kan because man camera bulanda no me man fem bulanda no ma bar say wajibo lente kan nga fo because ay tol nga muna fa nga sotala le nte sa fono la hani tol man la fa fola wala be mbula fola o kola no bataje natana trauma kit sol sambana jang o trauma kit sol wol lebe larin jante comme nga faale ñama ñama mol men yalon ko e katol soto e axangol soto wala ka munafanno ñin ke la kol dadani wala ko man donum fanan ye larangol samba ngena hospital bed and hospital mattresses me yalon ko ketanye sula ko wato la birinni kajata ye samba ngena natanan larang kotol bonde mi yalon ko mol men ni ke la larangol kan ke batande je ngol falin wala larangol la hanbi wolbe dal tole natra wato balbulu si yay no la aliyeji be e botaje kote ke e ko e personal men ni ke la larangol kan wodol kono men ni kana outpatient e katara siri e ko woto television fana nyanta sotol mi yalon ko wasi pleno yele saje fana hanebe loptano kono isalo munebe tama kan dunia na dandangol la ina tana television setol sambangena men yalan ko nge fixe be dulal to tari mbi numbara la baka wala fana nane wo fana kenye janne sola ku dobe je hansa e mbo ko konole bari jam fata ko konole wala sola projet o jendi e mbe ngalo ne kuranko be banko kan jannyami e fanan natalo e ko ba jela ko loptano especially labor ward anin tiate ko kuran kana faje enatana solar panel jama sambangena sa intending solar panel taluni lulu wol be selende de la bebe santole ko battery be santale technician o fonga natale ndo fonga jele nakacha tale ngadula identify wol be nyanda kala daminto slogan what is the name slow badan wala nyantana la pour ka courant nyim fix battery ning fonko nyim fix nyo bala saing bado fongo be silo kan nan saing because e kabe Europe le saing so njiketa ko very soon abe futala banko kam pour ka nyim projet ko nyim projet keta e bagala hanin nabe ke courant samba suto to mando bato no sol nen sasa tol nen docteur ol men be doko la dal tare wolte batala bare beddani ro keleye bari to la hamon ko nyente pour ka ke lebo wot anen tiata nin sa kafude no dula ko ton to min be yalon ko ka doko ke suto na tara asembo sano nga extension o ke wolto min be comme lab because lebo wot nen lab la kata nyola general ward fana mol katara jele outpatient department fana mol katara jele suto ning asi demaro ke no kurango futa wolto Mr President o ben kontaan na bakala o wokola la si na loptano anen loptano la senior management team anen loptano staff mo be anen regional office and the Ministry of Health Mr President through you lafta attendila alla association of members all bela minni bebeje minni ka ke doko ke bala jato la minni ke la kodo bonde minni ka wole kata daniro la minni ka ko be kaje be numbara la ko bagasol min alke be kina nyajang alhamdulillah ke sotole e be loptano konole dol mo consumable to minni yalon kon ke use la wala batine to dol jela sai but those physical ones minni man ka consumable te nal pare dan sifutano la aliyeji be wala ka sor la fanan kontan aliyalon ko be damento o kola mba fala ala baraka bake pour wato beta kam mo do sena diamola
mba fala officer in charge lamin sanyambe e fana konton na bake mbe media men be ma beta jambe konton na staff men fana be loptano to jam mbe be konton na president ba member nan siatu memu panjaiti ndefon ku kenyo ba mba attentula mba jayila mba fala alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nyimbe ngo kumayata bake na president bale nyanta kachanyi kumfala barante la fita danire ndi nekla jang molu la men yalon ko ebe gambia e bantala adum brikama dingol lemuti wala brikama silal lemuti ñing bengo membe jambi ñin nafa ngamoy ngajo ko albe yalla moyle in charge membe jang sanyang ay memfo woto mbe commandiro kela Brikama dingo mumoyla ebe dunia dawoda walla men sita Brikama jang ebe dunia dawoda ne ayatra ese katake ye kafu ñin kafo mano kanyi kayiri wandrike ñim programme men bake kan jallo pitanoto me ya kummayandi wala ñinti ko Gambia bankole sulata demarola adum bankudi wo bankudi ila ñantole mu yefa ñininka nte mu ne kenna bankoye e be men kelena banko ya ñanta commencer dulale sotola wala mo iwulu dulato wala sidulato iwuluta damento ila alfal ni molle denta ye community service ke o community service ol kono ita fana 40 wala to e 40 karambo men fana to kotake banko kan karakara wala molye namol le jo wolle o karambolu sponsor foyete karang sutunoje ni natana na yiri wasote la balwo kono ifuntita Gambia banko kan e ka fenkeno la alfalie a nyanta nyinyala ye fa nyininka wo jama men nintel alfali sita nyokan fonte nga environment soto non 40 fon funtita no bi katine soto nte ka mone samba o jama kan membe wo molu dafala men yalon ko wolle nintel alfalu denta yen namolu jo ye community service olke local service system so mbe commandro kala walla ko ale mbe nga den ngaw julojo nyin e bukake ete kungaye e kake men kam wala nyinte ko jumale be nafala nyinna e mo marilo fembe jamme alon ka simo nafa men bota basse ma fa wala men bota kiyam ase keno wumunte la wulula kendelati barana men si Brikama sato ko mo na mena mirako abel kusot la nyi jalneto membe kala man torata la demaro abe o sot la nyi l'hôpital to ado do mar demar joran o sina ke fenti me alon ko abota nyi society le bulo ka samana Brikama jang men kam ta ko accident walla yen naaje me yilla fenni la hajul marché kono dron sa sifa nyamoto boy kan ye samana jang ye nafa soto nyim fe joran wala jang walla la moy bay bulu jang ila soto la kanya o kamma e ma nyamoto sambano ila fta sambala damento ya samana nyim mu ci wari to jang ya ke frijo kono ay laaje ete sila haji ko tangol topato e sina sambano ate torala asike de mari bati me alon ka fotata moma men fenke jang wota ke asike wajiboti mobe yenyin kanuko ite be fenne kala duniya me alon ka be mo da handila me alon ko anamena sule bul fenna anamena e walen fenna bar alal la nyino kamma wayatinna ala ay budal abalatele nemo kono mel nemo alon ko asikete joti duniya jang asiketo e joti lakira woton te diamo jam fala bake ñine mun na ko moto do lafta jande na president bamina ngani encouragement o di mennu bake kan ala baraka al nimbara ke kendolo be america abe jarla ngawol tolu fojang ntabe fulano bar nyantawol commande lale ngie tentu ngie jayi nten wolle be no nyokanje do ko kendo menke na former president o beje abasane nyim Brikama kolemu aya kata bake nyim programme ko no sanjali bojam beje Brikama dingolemu aya kata bake nyim programme ko no lamini jallo beje ka fa LT aya kata ku kende jamake nyim programme ko no pamane beje aya kata ku kende jamake danso beje ntebe to fanano bali o manjangolu da jowulu fal sulañi to bran kono bari siata dal me yalon ko Brikama dingol le mu nyante be to fala lamine juwara nyolu pa idi camara wolu jurumol le mu mbeñi molu tentula be jayila anin jama fanam beje e la musolu nen tata meeting on lela kordal kono amerika ko golbe skeddo be kolare nyaw nyaranding e sillo nyi yen accommodate dunia ko be kenya mol fana be jamin yalan ko be amerika fana famo bantalale walle be siatu e bantalale e kata ku jamake mbali be tentula altol nal konton ngam men to fo mam men to fo nangani mo nyide ngal be commande ngal tentu bare momo ne be nyindulale to dron kata ke yedake je na sibi karambe jele lamine diata buba diata nyulbe atebanda ke kendo siata otala baraka bake mbe chance dilan president bala asi kachanyum kumfa bari wato metante leta lumanden traffic ola.
Thank you very much for that brief introduction. I wanted to speak in English for the benefit of our donors and and for people that cannot understand Mandinka also. It's a pleasure being here today doing this presentation. First, I just wanted to thank our partners in the Gambia here. That's the ex-people of Brikama Primary School, and also Badimbung, we work hand in hand with them whenever we send this equipment to the hospital. So their reps are here. Dembayabo is here, Baro Tura here, and Alkali was coming. But due to the heavy rain what we experienced this morning, some of them are having difficulty to get to the hospital. But then moving forward, I just wanted to reiterate what the OIC just mentioned here, the officer in charge of the hospital, that, Brikama Society in Seattle have been doing a lot in this hospital for the past decade. It's probably around 12 years since we started this project, to help our families and our community in this region here, to make sure that, their health, is well taken care of. So as the current president of the society, we sent in some equipment, some medical equipment. I would just mention the trauma kits that we sent a couple of months ago. These trauma kits, are worth $1.1 million. And of course, the donors, we get these trauma kits through one of the hospitals in Washington State. That's St. Joe's Medical Center. The lady that helped us, her name is Cheryl Saxby. Through her and through the hospital associations and through the physicians, whenever we get a list of equipment that we need from Brikama, we send it to them, and then they will deliver it to us, and we will ship it to the Gambia. So we want people to benefit from this. This is not just for Brikama alone, it is for Brikama and the surrounding. Or just like the previous speaker said, it is for the entire country. Somebody could come from the end of the country and have an incident and come to the hospital and will be treated. So we are very, very grateful for what we've been doing here. And also we are grateful for our partners because, we see that, like the OIC mentioned, when we're sending the PPEs, they got here right on time because at that time they were very short of gloves. We all know that, healthcare workers cannot go without gloves. Those are the first things that you can have on before you even attend a patient. So, I think that's great that, they are benefiting from all these things. So we are also very, very grateful that, we are working with these folks. So, I don't think I have much to say, but just to thank our partners here and also to thank our donors, in the U.S., that, we cannot thank them enough. This is great. And also our executive and our membership, I'll extend the request that has been made by the OIC that they wanted us to extend our solar facility, our solar panels throughout the hospital if we can, so that, all can benefit, not just for few wards. I'll extend that to them, and then we'll look into it very, very seriously, because, as a healthcare professional, I don't think, this hospital should go, without electricity. That could be so disastrous, and, we will do our utmost to make sure that, throughout the hospital, there's electricity supply, because when we have this solar here, we will make sure that, when there is no electric power, because nowadays we're in the rainy season, just last week, even me, I experienced it that, we had a major windstorm. It made a lot of damages, and then there was a power shortage for 3 days. So could you imagine someone on, in theater and they don't have power, how devastating that could be. So we are aware of it, and then we are definitely going to be very, very serious about it and make sure that, we lead the whole hospital. Obviously, we're going to do that. And, and one of our members also just arrived, Mr. Lamin Jata, he's commonly known as Sibi Karang, he lives in, he's a Brikama citizen too. He just came from Seattle a couple of days ago. So on behalf of our society, Brikama Seattle Society in the U.S., like Mr. Fabu just mentioned, I would like to urge all Brikama citizens, in the diaspora, not just in the U.S., but in the diaspora, to know that, this association we have in Seattle, it's a 5013 association. It's a very, very strong association that anybody in the world can join in, can donate, can support, and make sure that, our healthcare is taken care of in this, in this town here or in this community. Because even me here right now, I'm here. If anything happens to me before I go to any other place, this is the health facility I'm going to visit. And I'll be very, very proud that, the things we are doing here are going to be, helping to facilitate my health. So on that note, I would definitely urge, the Brikama citizens, that are going to watch this televised presentation, to urge their citizens, to urge their kids, their children that are in the diaspora, either in the U.S. or outside of America, to reach out to us, to know that Brikama Society. We have a page, we have a website. It's called BrikamaSeattleSociety.com. You go there, you'll see our activities is well, publicized. You will see everything there. Even if you want to donate in cash, you can do it through that website. If you live outside of the country, you can do it. So we are urging everyone to please join our society. We are based in Seattle, but it is for every Brikama citizen or every Gambian citizen that think that you can support this cause to make sure that we have the best health facility in the country. All right, thank you so much, and then I'll hand the mic to the chairman.
Good morning. Thank you all for giving me the floor. I am Rosemendi Diallo, the Regional Senior Nursing Officer, acting on behalf of the Regional Director, Mr. Samate. I'm very, very pleased and honored to be part of this occasion today. It is indeed a blessing to the people here in Brikama and the surrounding. As we all know, Brikama is a place where people all from different parts of the country visit to seek medical attention. And within Western Region, Health Region 2, we have about 39, but 37 are reporting health facilities that all seek medical attention here. It starts from Faratu to Tanje, then to Katong to Sintet. So you'll see the distance that Brikama is covering is huge. And even some people also come from the Combo North to also seek medical attention here. So your society is a great society that people all have to emulate in the general population, because you are not only helping the people of Brikama, but it's the general population of the Gambia. And seeing your input in this health facility, it has created more opportunities for more women to come here, deliver safely, and go home safely. Because after your renovation, we have seen a great impact on what you have done in that unit. Most women come, they deliver safely, despite us having a number of maternal deaths. That doesn't put us to the level to say we will not work very hard towards implementing the maternal health goal. So as a region, we are very pleased to have you people in supporting the Brikama District Hospital in all ways. And especially with the coming of the solar panel installation, it will add more value to the health facility and the population at large. Because we have been having a lot of erratic electricity interruptions all the time. Sometimes even it will even urge the Ops and Gynae team to refer most cases. But if the installation of this solar panel is being done here, it will add more value, and we will be seeing a great number of deliveries taking place and also quality of care being rendered in this hospital. Despite all the odds that we are facing in this health facility, we are still doing our best, and we are not being let down because of your commitment to the achievement of the medical and health goal in this country. We thank you all, and we urge all the Gambians who have this community from Brikama and elsewhere to also emulate you people, because you have done a great role in achieving our own health goals and for the entire Gambia community. You might be seeing it as a small thing, but we do not see it as being a small thing, because we have known what you have done. Even bringing these trauma kits, the N95 masks, and the surgical gloves, it is a great value to us, because in the past months, we have not been receiving gloves from the Central Medical Store. But you bringing this at this point in moment, especially we are in the rainy season, a lot of accidents occurring, a lot of injuries occurring, a lot of cases happening in the health facility. We will be able to utilize these goods that you have sent. And it will not only end here, because the traumatic kids can only be sent also to the Edward Francis Teaching Hospital for them to be utilized there. We will not keep them here because we do not have a surgeon whom you know that, or an orthopedic who will be able to use these kids. But we will also render these services to our own community people in Banjul. We thank you all, and we also pray that you people will also take this message back to your society, that we are very, very grateful for what you are doing for us in the Gambia here, in Brikama District Hospital in particular.
Yeah, so before we wrap up, mbadi mandinkol na kamwe lal na la mo lal ninjiber lal ngbe mi fokan tubabu kangola wala president wala follow diamu tammi mu Mr Babukar Njayti because o diamu kumata pour ka angale kangola bari tol min fana be siatu ni molle bulol be nyobul min yalon ko wol mam mandinga kango moy bari ka kungo fo tubabu kangola angale kangola pour wol fana se demande moy ja kumayata jel min fodron sutiya kamala wala ko fengol itanding ye mini kinang anin ka lahido di ko ni na in charge apilo dole ki jang ko furkaje ko kurango tadulal beta kana dang o lille bo woda nin tiata payo promiso di ko na tata bala mol kacandila ko jiko soto ko wodol bebe lampo soto la sola pour nin kurango fata kurango be tarla marari loftano to jan anun diamula do fana ya fo min nata medical director to yala jam madam Rose Diallo ko be kala kukuma balete because abatinna wulwol min ka kijang anin mol mi yalan kay aten jang o be continue no la han kurango fata de o kude tarla je kotake so mbadi ngol min be bantaje alnge so duwala furkaje ko Brikama society o ngani o min soto anin momo yo ngani sifa soto fo ala saje ko ayke because bankolem ila diamoto madam Diallo ya fo ko Brikama jang etoluka dula tan sabani woro wala bele oversee in West Coast region kabo jam fo sintit so akamunta nyim loptano bo Brikama la barabe Brikama West Coast beleja and West Coast fango doronta be Gambia beleja because nimin sasata e bota base ina raje sasata eta fo letina raje vitala base e ke bele trit jang so Gambia bele loptano len janti nge so duala nimman na kodol kenoje barin se duwa ke fo hamomu kuntu ala se okay. Now I would like to invite Madam Fatou Camara to give us the vote of thanks. Pura fanayala kumanding for Madam Camara.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman of Brikama Seattle Association and the delegation, to the OIC, the Principal Nursing Officer, Health Region West Coast 2, and my fellow colleagues here present. We are delighted today to grace this occasion, and I am an old staff of Brikama, because before the coming in of Brikama Seattle Association, I was privileged to be working here since 2005. But one of their major impact that they have done to the community and the hospital is the renovation of the maternity unit. Because I was a practicing midwife in 2012 to 2016. I was working in the same maternity, but when it's raining, it's just like we are standing at the outside. It's just rain on us. We are delivering mothers with their babies, and it is raining on us because even the pans, the number of pans that we put inside the water cannot control the water. So when they come in, I came back here in 2019, and then I saw that I was so delighted. So maybe those people who are not privileged to see what has been happening before and before their inception would know. But we who were here before, we know what they have done. And numerous other activities. If you go to the adult ward today, you see the bed, the nurses will sit and just have a remote and switch on the remote, the bed will uplift itself. So it will help us, our care, because lifting patients is another problem, but we don't have the facilities. All the beds are replaced with the new ones, and then we also urge them, as we are here, we are privileged to have you. So any problem we have, we will put it across. The beds are so useful. We would love the beds to be full of the adult ward, because if the adult ward have all the type of bed, lifting patients will be very easy for our staff who are working there, and all other activities. And we also assured you that all the equipment, the instrument that we are bringing to Brikama District Hospital will be put into good use. We are also part of you. We are part of the community. We are living here. Our families come to this hospital. We also want the hospital to be upgraded, to have everything that we need. So we assured you that all the equipment that we are bringing here will be used put into good use, and then we will be responsible for their upkeep and their maintenance, inshallah. So on that note, on behalf of the staff of Brikama District Hospital, we thank you immensely from the bottom of our hearts. We are grateful, and we hope that this association have so many of its kind to come to the aid of Brikama District Hospital. Thank you so much.
Nabara wola o banko na na to jalan demo bali mo jalan demo ba woli fele bara la banko mali mo jalan demo bali mo azmara jalan demo ba woli fele bara la banko mali mo alinna mira dindum wala somala namoli wo banko banko mulal nimbara na banko do ko ay tanyato anak maken sen ko bula banko molie maraba dingo dinkendo e diaming bo bara la banko e tanyato al nimbara kambia dinkendo lu